Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Jimmy and this is Patriots Glow. Today, we're going to be working on building an A-frame shelf and it's going to have a little bit of a twist to it. So let's get to it. So for this shelf, you're going to come out 35 inches. These shelf lengths can be anything that you want, but I am choosing 35 for this build. So I'm going to go ahead and come out, make that first cut, and then I'm going to use the other board to get an exact same cut on there, but you can measure it out if you like. That will bring us up to the legs of this shelf, and we are going to go ahead and come out here and measure 25 inches. The reason I measure 25 inches is because we're going to come back through with an angle cut, and it's going to take roughly about another inch off of that, making these legs an overall length of 24 inches. I went ahead and threw in one of these A-frame ladders off of Etsy to show you the price that you can get. Okay, so at this point in the video, I'm going to go ahead and come up here with dowel rods. We're going to need 8 dowel rods at 13.5 inches long. And the reason that we do 13.5 inches is we want these sticking out slightly so that we can cut them off. So make sure that you give a little bit extra when you're cutting these.
So let's ride this wave, let's not ever stop. In this moment of bliss, we're reaching for the top. We're living in the moment, feeling so blessed. Driving through the sunset, this life is the quest. Grateful for the laughter, every chance that we take. Butler counting magic in the memories we make. Living in the moment, feeling so.
All right, so that brings us up to cutting these legs. We're going to go ahead and take this at a 22.5-degree angle. Don't worry, my arm stays in the way the entire time, so you won't see that full cut. All right, after we have all the angles cut on those legs, and I did them all at the same time so that they're all exactly the same length without having to remeasure over and over again, I went ahead and clamped up all 4 of those legs and put them underneath risers here. What we're doing is we're marking out where we're going to put these dowel rods. I went ahead and marked these 2.5 inches down from the top, and then from there, an additional 4 inches and an eighth, and that will give you your first 2 dowel lengths that you want right here. And here's another listing. This is actually half off of the price that they have it going for. While drilling these, I found out that drilling through 4 of them, I couldn't clear the chips out good enough, so I went ahead and broke this down into 2 different ones. So I will drill through 2, and then I will drill through the other 2 right here. That right there is a pro tip, and that normally means I've done messed it up once, and I'm going to let you know so that you don't mess it up too. For your second measurement here, I'm going to measure down 14 3/8, and that's where the next drill mark's going to be. And then from there, 16 inches, and that will be your next dowel marking right there.
Life so wild, ride in the freedom we trust. Hands up to the sky, we ain't looking back. Embracing the moment, we're on the right track. We're living in the moment, feeling so blessed.
All right, and everybody's favorite pastime, we're going to go ahead and do some sanding. Everything right there where it kind of blew out a little bit because I forgot to have a backer on one of those. That's another thing that you have to keep into consideration while drilling those holes. Putting a backer on that will help alleviate some of that blowout that you get. And it is time to break out the Glue Spreader 3000. We're going to go ahead and glue up these dowels and get all these in. Now, before I started gluing all these together, I did a dry fit up, put everything together, made sure that everything fit really well. And then we went ahead and did the final assembly right here. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in here real quick. Honestly, I did not know if I was going to put this in a video or not. But over the past couple of weeks, trying to put some videos together, I was struggling a little bit about it. And honestly, I didn't know if I wanted to keep making videos. But I just want to let you guys know that if you ever feel down, just keep going. Keep doing what you love to do. It doesn't matter what the results from other people are, but it matters what you are actually getting out of it and what you take away from it. So making these videos is something that I love to do, and I'm going to continue to do it. I don't want my kids to see, oh, well, dad did something for a little bit and then he gave up. So I appreciate all of your guys' support. If you guys could, leave me a like and subscribe. If not, thank you. Go ahead and comment down in the comment box below if there are any really cool projects out there that you would like to see me try, or if there's something out there that you like doing, that you like making, that works too. So I appreciate all your guys' support, and I hope to keep seeing you in upcoming videos. Thank you, guys. So if you end up getting really nice tight dowel fits like you should be getting, you might have to persuade that other board to go on there a little bit. It's a little off camera, but we did some persuasion to get that to go on there.
So let's ride this wave, let's not ever stop. In this moment of bliss, we're reaching for the top.
All right, after I messed around with it for a little bit, I made sure those dowels were flush, at least on one side. So now you're seeing why we want those dowels protruding a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and come through here and cut these off. And be careful because, whoop, look at that. Finger slice, hand placement. Make sure that your fingers are out of the way. Pro tip. All right, so there you have it. Something quick, easy, simple to throw together. This would be good for, apartments, dorm rooms, things like that. People buy furniture for their college kids. I think it's really nice, really minimalistic. And what really makes this cool is that when it all comes apart, it can stack really nicely, bring everything together. Beat up my miter saw over there, but when you're done with it, if they've got to move, if they move a lot, comes together really easily, or comes apart really easily, and boom, just stacks up, nice and slim, and there you go. Nice, simple, easy woodworking project. Oh, I dropped that stuff. So try it out. Nice, easy project for you guys. All right. Thanks a lot. Catch you guys in the next video.